Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Arenado will make the catch. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Up next for Colorado, catcher.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
After taking the first 2 pitches for strikes, he hits the third one for a base hit. That is just great concentration.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swings through the slider there.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Rocky. Scott Ober gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Number 35 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 16.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Striding in once again, Raimel Tapia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Breaking ball taken right down the middle. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Kershaw now on 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Raimel Tapia is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ian Desmond is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Puig is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The center fielder, number 19.
Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. In there, strike one. Kershaw's ready. Here he comes 0-1. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-2 home. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Forsythe.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Chase Utley. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fouled back.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, and 2, here it is. Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Tapia, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 22, pitcher.
Ready for another chance? Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great stepping in and ready for another shot. Nolan Arenado. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Carlos Gonzalez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Carlos Gonzalez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Kershaw now on 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Carlos Estevez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Line toward the alley in left center. Blackman is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 6.
In now is Yasiel Puig. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 4.
Here's Corey Seager, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Raimel Tapia. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. To 2-2 now.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Stepping in, Ian Desmond. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's Charlie Blackman now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of Then who knows what could happen.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3. 3-1. Here it is. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Into the windup. Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And a look there at part of downtown Denver as we get set for the 9th inning from the home of the Rockies, Coors Field.
Number 35.
He's set, and the pitch. Number 35 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Lucroy gathers, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
For the Dodgers,
At the plate, Austin Barnes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. A runner at second, nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu onto the grass, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Andre Ethier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Logan Forsythe is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver. Comes high in the air out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The relay, and they get the double play at third. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 1. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Jock Peterson will come into the ball game now as he'll take over in center following the injury.
Number 31,
Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 7-2 game. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but every run helps when you're down this.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's
throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And tonight's final, 7-3. Clayton Kershaw earns the win, his second, and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. John Gray permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Blazak.